what may or may not have happened last time.
Everybody all at once.
Sorry, I was chewing and swallowing.
Really
you.
bad shit. Pika dragged us along after our big fight on the boat.
Oh,
That is one way to put that. That's
Dan.
Pick offered, and everybody was like, "Okay, that drag along is not fair."
I know. Well, it was drag along for me because we're going back into the fucking sewer.
Oh, that fair enough.
Oh no, there's two sauces. Never mind. I got excited.
Clone. Yeah.
But yes, we willingly, not
There you
against our will, went
There
into
you
the
go.
sewers.
Okay.
Did some exploration, saw some things, and then we met him.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have a very upset gentleman in the back with a bow, ready to absolutely mag dump someone.
It all started with that smile, that damn smile. Yeah. But yeah, that's fair. But yeah, you guys followed a magical tunnel, something like it, into a very deep
Secret
part of the
tunnel.
sewers. Yeah, very secret. And found some cultists of Sakinnarot, aka the Scar that Abides, and they were not very friendly. In spite of Pick being like, "Hey, how you doing, brother?" And they said, kill it with fire." Or stabbing, more accurately.
They were definitely
So,
worried about the stabbing thing.
yeah, you guys proceeded to respond in kind, by and large.
Yeah, just
And
got to do a Brock Sampson moment.
yeah, you guys got a chance to, cultists, starving, insane cultists in the depths of the sewers are probably not equipped for the most heinous of adventuring violence. So they went down pretty quickly. And they're certainly all gone, and probably no way to continue on any kind of blood feud. And then you guys managed to get open the giant door, or more accurately, one of our three rogues managed to. Our Poniard did some second story work and climbed up into the big lock and opened it from the inside without getting like crushed or, well, crushed is primarily stabbed. The various injuries that can happen as Pick transferred hand last time she tried to open a giant lock from the inside. And then you guys went forward to find an unexpected fella, a giant who said his name was Antigus, and he claimed to be a survivor of the Hulser Dominion, empire that existed on Zendrick 40,000 some years ago. And they were also kind of the ones who fired the Moonbreaker, which is what he said was the name of a super weapon that kind of caused some planar issues. He said he objected to firing it a second time, and for which he was thrown in basically kind of like a weird stasis prison, and he recently awoke somehow and has been trying to get his bearings for, roughly a year, he said. And the party is currently debating, pretty understandably, whether this person is someone who should continue to draw breath or he should return to the ashes of history. And yeah. But with that in mind,
It's a pretty good summary.
yeah, well, it's the bird's eye view. But with all that in mind here, let me put date and we can hop back in. Do the thing. It would be under games. There it is. Or no. There it is, chat. At this point, it's about. But yeah, with that in mind, what do you guys want to do here? I know there were some differing opinions.
Ooh. All right, so full above the board. I absolutely want to hear the thing that uh, this guy said about uh, the um, the Thread Queen being dragged from somewhere. Like that sounds super interesting.
He's an
Uh,
interesting guy. Yeah.
like not lost on me that there's a lot of cool stuff that we could learn. So with me wanting to hear that, you guys hear. Well, not you. I'll say this. I'll say this. um, Indigo's interest is slightly piqued when this giant mentioned something about they were going to fire it again, but he asked them not to. Um, and I guess I would say to the group, um, when Purser asked us to help him get rid of the bilge rats and the lycanthropes, we all helped him. And not only did I slay Little Dell, but also twice killed their leader. When Calendin, when it was his time, I helped slay him as well, several times over, as many times as was needed. I will continue to bring you your enemies, MKA. Lay them before you. I understand that this giant has information that you may want. So, take what information you want from him. But when that is done, his life is forfeit unto me.
Good luck killing him. That's all I'm gonna say. This guy has the magical power to do stuff that he did.
Mm.
He bleeds like any other giant.
And that giant could probably pull you inside out and then flip you around and rearrange you.
Well, we worry about that when we get there, but I think he has a lot to teach us and a lot to help Mishann potentially. We are built on the ruins of his culture, and the ghosts are very scattered. They're not always very useful, but he is, and he could help them. Plus, we can turn him over. The dragon's name back home is Kel'Thuzad, right?
Yep.
Okay. Plus, we could turn him back over to Kel'Thuzad, too. I'm sure he would have an opinion on that.
I do not know this Kel'Thuzad.
He is my friend. He is a guardian of the city of the dead. He's a dragon. He is... I'm not sure if he was around in their times. But he is very wise.
I'm gonna say out of character, the only Kel'Thuzad I know is that Lich in World of Warcraft, so
It's not him. That's a fair bet. Yeah.
It's
There it is.
it's Dayman.
Yes,
Champion of the night, man. But I'll it's taking all the restraint in me, but I don't fill the back of this guy's skull with arrows immediately.
Is so I don't know who's seen Point Break, but I'm imagining the Keanu Reeves fire in the air scene.
Oh, he turns over on his back and just loads it into the air.
Of course, that just
Basically.
makes me think of the Hot Fuzz parody on that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was
It's more
given him more dignity than that. It's not the Hot Fuzz Fairy. It's the original.
I was thinking more Manchurian Candidate Denzel behind the sniper scope looking through the wall and like just sweating as like he's like trying to get a clear shot.
Yeah. 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 A lot of different, all action movies, all like, yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Murder Boner, Another Day. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Um, okay. So it sounds like at least in the immediate next 6 seconds there won't be shots fired. Is there Antiguus for his part doesn't seem to want to fight. Like I said, all of you, even the less socially delicate or socially aware members of the party, that's a better way to put it, aka Jotazo, um, like even you can pick up this this person is like maintaining composure entirely through force of will. And it's not because you guys are there, it's just he doesn't seems like somebody who's really struggling to hold on to sanity. Like, that was
Yeah.
probably not a super fun experience being locked in like whatever kind of stasis it was for that long. And now he's like, it'd be like, 50, if you woke up 50,000 years from now and like chipmunks rule the world or something. It would take some adjusting. And it's not, and that they're not like, oh, that's adorable chipmunks. Like these are like they're doing the same shit we're doing. It's like they're just worse at it. Um, they have flintlock pistol. This is terrible. But
Really?
yeah,
Not dolphins or crows? Nope. Chipmunks.
chipmunks. Yeah, I don't
Really?
fucking know. Yeah. Okay. All right. Uh, yeah, genetic engineering really went nuts. But yeah, so he's not doing great, but he certainly seems as eager as he can be at this point to talk with you guys, because you're real people who are like answering when he talks to. So, you're almost certainly not figments of his imagination.
Well, you have been here for a year watching, and a lot, you have noticed, has changed. We are from the Caparian Islands. I am, and that is the only place that I know of that my people are. And if you would like, I bet that we could find you a more, I don't know, suitable place that might be more familiar or comfortable. The ruins are kept there by, I don't know, my people, but they are still around, and there are still aspects of your culture there.
He kind of like you see him like searching. He doesn't really seem to get Caparian Islands as a name. That's probably not what they were called in his time. That is like that's a modern term, but
Can she do a history check? Because she interacts with the ghosts that call it different stuff all the time.
so just like the city state that was centered out of there is
Caracos?
Caracos. Yeah, like just mentioning
Caracos.
Caracos or the Tomb City, like that's then he's gonna
Oh,
that
okay.
light bulb.
Yeah, she would say Caracos.
Yeah, then he like seems to recognize it. Well, um, are they uh did they survive? I, I've I've gathered that something happened that seemed to have sent everyone back to some type of dark age or some, and the dragons were involved, but it's been difficult getting details from, well, overhearing conversations and the occasional urchin who seemed to think they were speaking with a spirit.
Mm,
the giants have been laid low on that island.
Yeah. So they're gone there as well,
There
right?
are nomadic drow, as well as a number of drow city states, as well as both a chiefdom led by one of my kind, uh, other groups, as Wise Pick has just mentioned, as well as the settlers from the Kuavar.
Yeah, he kind of seems to process that. The I'm sure the I'm sure the League would be proud that their legacy survived. I suppose. Well, I suppose it's ours as well. That's roughly what I've heard, and more. You've given me more detail. He like pulls out something and starts kind of taking notes. And truly, no giants survived. This was the dragons? Why would
I
they do
heard
this?
I heard from friend Lutker that they met a few, but they mostly caretake over some of the ruins, and in very small numbers.
Yeah, no, he takes more notes and just is like kind of trying. He's heard all this, or at least the vague outlines of it, but having someone actually just like, yeah, the giants are all gone. Like, there's no giant forces really left. Is he just sits back? It doesn't seem
Your
possible.
your ruins and infrastructure are still intact. We have, we could all learn much from your kind's civic engineers, I suppose.
But there are
Uh,
very few of you living. I think you are the second one I have ever met.
uh, well, that's not ideal. Yes, but you've given me information. Did you want to know anything else? I should I should get details, even if I don't understand them. Um, yeah, but that can come later. Was there anything you wanted to know right now? If you tracked me down, you said it was for a task or a job.
Someone wanted to know if you were a ghost, and if you were a ghost, what you wanted. And I think I have answered the question that you are not a ghost. You are a
Uh,
person, and you are living in isolation, and you are looking for answers.
uh, that's fair. Is this person safe? Are they trustworthy? I don't know.
I do not know them.
I've been avoiding contact until, well, you showed up here. I wasn't really sure what to go off of, but I have no other point of reference. If you think this person is safe to speak with, I suppose I could speak with them.
I don't think you would be hunted if you went above, especially if you were with a group. We could always
You
be
would
with
cause,
you,
you would
and you could
cause.
meet
Sorry,
the other one we know.
Ah, all right. That's fair, I suppose.
you would cause quite the stir. There are many scholars of your kind that you know endlessly search for answers.
Hmm. Well, I don't know if I'm the best to give them, but I suppose.
You are the best on account of you are the only that I am aware of.
Yeah, he still looks like he's a little bit like not quite like flat out disbelieving you, but there's a little bit of like mulish like doesn't look like he quite wants to accept that, it's a continent. They can't all be gone type. Like there's definitely that vibe, but he's willing to go along with it. You guys haven't attacked him yet, and you've been reasonable, so it's like, all right, very well. I suppose I could meet with some folk. Uh, I'm reluctant to go back up into so the people who are here in Kulsaran, what or whatever they're calling it now. This was our capital. How are who is this the seat of another empire or of the small folk or what's going on
There,
with that?
there's no real empires here. They say that there is a curse that was inflicted by the dragons, supposedly, upon this entire continent, that has made it so no large empires can rise again. Otherwise, the madness of crowds starts.
All Why did the dragons do this? I haven't been able to get an answer. I've heard them referenced.
Oh man. Oh.
They don't like it when other people get powerful.
It was less of that and more, you know, doing some stuff they shouldn't have been doing.
So out of character, like, because you guys have heard this story like told in various things. The dragons maintain, or at least through various legends, the first time the Moonbreaker was fired, the dragons were horrified and embarrassed that these people who we've been like helping out and like teaching the arcane, it was a point of pride that they had helped like uplift the giants basically. And then they fired the Moonbreaker, and it's like, oh my God, what have we done? And then they heard rumors they were getting ready to fire it again to deal with a fucking rebellion. And that was when they went from horrified to they decided to take action.
Yeah. I wasn't quite sure if Justice O had heard that in character. Yeah.
There's legends of it. Like you'd at very least be able to get across like the rough details. You don't have to like RP it if you don't want to, but like you would be able to communicate the rough, like, yeah, the dragons came in and just spent God knows how long razing every advanced civilization to the ground on the continent.
Like I said, it's because they're upset that people get more powerful than them.
That is one interpretation. There's certainly some giants who would agree.
Life itself is full of power, and nothing else matters.
I'll say from the shadows, because you and your kind were blight upon the entire world. You destroyed a moon. You enslaved countless people from different nations. You experimented on them, turning them into a mutated form of themselves, caused them to persecute their own kind. And then when all of that was getting too out of control, the bastards thought, well, why not do it again and just commit genocide on Eberron instead? That's why.
Yeah, his response to that is just sort of like that, along with everything else, is he just kind of, I won't say nods, but just that's certainly things I've heard, and it does match. I assume from that answer that one of whoever's out there in the dark, that's elven blood. I'm not surprised there's hostilities there. Well, I'm reluctant to leave here, but I suppose I could go up and speak with this person if you really wish to.
I don't know of them. I don't know if it would be bad for you to do, to be completely honest. I think they were simply curious. Based on where they work, perhaps that is a bad assumption that they may not be dangerous. Just curious. She was willing to pay quite the price for curiosity.
All right.
But at least we know another of your kind, if you may be interested in meeting them.
Right. So he seems to pause here. What does this other of my kind look like? Do they have any distinguishing features? Did
She'll
they say where they're
describe.
from?
She would describe what she knows of her.
Yeah, like he's trying to grasp one, it's been long enough that what he knows of different areas probably isn't valid. Two, he's trying to go off of like they keep saying my kind, but they've only seen like one or two giants. Their definition and mine are radically different. He's like clearly going through that in his head.
Yeah.
Uh,
She just describes her as best she can and like the power she knows she has.
Where was this person from?
She is where we are staying. I do not know where they are from. Oh, we stay there sometimes.
I do appreciate that. Perhaps I'll wait on meeting them
Okay.
until I know more. Uh, my kind were quite varied, with many of us holding contradictory stances on many things.
It would be
I don't
why
know if that's still true.
I don't either.
But
It is true to some of your successors. The Volcori and the Thief Elves are quite different from each other.
he pauses and then visibly like files that away for a later. Like that just um well
Yeah, it's different from the Covarin elves.
eh, uh, well I will say it would you like to come back here another time? I've only been living off rather I would offer you something, but I've been living off of magically produced sustenance.
You
Probably
should
not.
come up and stay, and we can get you some food. People may stare at you, but you can just make a rude gesture and go about your business.
Wise pick. Given the Kuavar's interest in the giants, I doubt it will be just staring. I imagine he will be flocked by many, many scholars of the Kuavar and otherwise for
But he
what he knows.
But he is not the only one, and they do not know how old he is, and they leave her alone.
That is true. As long as,
He
as
could
long
just
as
be seen as a giant. They exist. They are just very
I
rare.
can render myself invisible if that would simplify things.
That would probably make your life better.
That's what I've been doing thus far to travel throughout the city. All right. If you don't mind, are you well? You, how did you get here? Did you travel through um the 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 dream portal or well the dream tunnel I made?
Yes. It was very unpleasant.
I imagine. Like he's kind of like squinting at me in particular. Do you know what you are?
I am Dreklak.
Well, yes, but the uh, green folk.
Yes. We are keepers of the dead.
I'm sure now. But your kind were originally what we called drifters. Figments of dreams that persisted beyond the mind that originally crafted them in Dalquar. We first brought you over before the war with Dalquar, testing ability to manifest physical forms. There were some who thought for capacity as servants. Uh, some groups preferred the Kreen to elven servants. But when the Dream War began, most folk were concerned that your original ties to Dalquar made you a liability. I'm astonished that any Kreen survived the backlash that was still echoing when I was imprisoned after firing the Moonbreaker. I had theorized that your minds would be sundered from the experience, trapped on both planes simultaneously. Clearly, given your survival and sanity, I must have been wrong.
We see both. My village is very big. We have many. We keep
And
the Swamp of
you're
Souls.
sane. Well, that's good.
Think so.
As as like as he stands up and gathers with like a quick wave of mage hand, which is it's largely the same as you guys' mage hand, but giant sized. He sweeps pretty much all of the documents he has into a portable hole type thing, some kind of planar thing, and
Bless you.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Thanks.
And casts a spell and promptly vanishes from physical sight. And you guys hear in your heads, well, I'm ready to go. I can answer more questions, I suppose, as we travel.
To the pink conch.
I just, this is going to be an interesting. I found the person you wanted for. All right. So yeah, if you lead him up, he opens the tunnel again, so to speak, and follows you guys through the street, still asking questions that range from like. Eventually, he does get around to, okay, what is Korovar? Like, what are you referencing here? And like, okay, it's the continent to so and so. Oh, the one with like the savage goblins, that type of thing. And so he's getting more information about the modern world from you guys than he has in a year thus far, so that's good. Largely because you provide context. And yeah, you head to the conch brothel. One sec here.
Man, Carl's not there. No, it's too high class.
It's
Yeah, too expensive for Carl. Carl's more of a melon
He,
shakers
he
type
can't
guy.
pay in he can't pay in copper pieces. So
Yeah, then it's too expensive. But yeah, so how are you doing this?
We should invite him. He is a Giants fan.
Gonna go in and get her.
Um,
Not bringing him in. Just gonna go in and get her.
okay, that's fair. God damn it. I'd give you. You already have an inspiration, but I'd spiritually give you another one for that. That was awful, but I appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you go in and like asking for your contact gets you a few looks, but when it's clear that like you're asking for her related to something else, they do mention that she's currently working, but within half an hour she should be available if for break. They have pretty decent hours. I will also mention it's probably not much of an issue because like as long as he doesn't go into the building, but this is a Fjarlin establishment, so that is a probably not an Indigo venture in type thing.
Well,
But
we can have her meet. If you could tell her that I found her information and we can meet.
I want to stand outside the door and mean mug the guy at the door.
Okay, well,
yeah,
actually, I was thinking
Let's
about
meet
that.
back at our boat.
okay. So meet at the giant fuck off boat in the harbor. That's
She
pretty
will know
easy
the
one.
boat.
Okay, is it safe for her to go through the harbor district?
That's a very good question. If she was an average allied tradesperson, I would say no. But you're always getting someone very skilled in a lot of things with a Fjarlin entertainer. So for her, she can probably make it through okay. But that is a fair question. Currently, the Harbor District is in the middle of like a very bad multi-sided gang war.
Did they just not fuck with us because they did it enough and now they're just like, let those guys alone. They'll just kill you.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, that's
There's a
accurate.
little bit of that, and a little bit of you're not like, oh, they're not with the so-and-sos. Like you're clearly not with any of the particular groups. So this is
And
a
we have a
turf
track
war.
record of if you do fuck with us, we will dismantle your entire group.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all the games that
if-
they were scared of, the game that they were all scared of, that kept them in the line, got annihilated by us. So
Yeah.
it's very much a just shut the fuck up and let them walk through. But there's 10 of us and 7 of them.
As I proceed to pull his face out.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
So,
if we started walking through the district all in black leather jackets and snapping in synchrony, then
yeah, then they'd say, okay, so clearly they're setting up. We all join together to take them down. But yeah, since you're not like starting up the tunnel snakes or something, you guys are good.
oh fucking goddamn
Good
it!
idea.
Also,
Fuck.
Pick's excited to show him the ship because she's like, he is a giant, and this is his ship. Their type of ship. Maybe he
Yeah.
will be happy.
Yeah, that's that's fair. Okay, so
Unfortunately, I don't know what Purser's opinions are, but I don't know if they would be
Purser's
favorable.
opinions are varied and loud and always right, but he's not here, so I didn't say it. Huh. If you get to this point in the recording, that didn't count. But yeah, you guys head back to the ship and wait for her, I guess. That's certainly something you can do. I will say that it'll probably take about an hour for her to like, if she has to make her way there to you guys, but she'll head there about evening to meet with you, Pick. And for his part, your new BFF, I'm sure. Everybody loves him. Antigus is definitely, I won't say impressed, but he does seem surprised that this thing is still running. Given how long, like he's starting to get how long it's been. So he's like, oh, wow, I always thought that was just marketing on their part. The Sulyat League did build to last. And yeah, like
Oh, that
these
fucking description.
like he doesn't consider them his people at all, but it's like, yeah, it's they were giants and they built this, absolutely.
Yeah. Got Pick's level of excited, like, yeah.
Look,
Like,
it's
I'm
your
a-
ship.
Yeah.
Wow. I knew Nintendo made consoles to last, but looks at an N64, but still functioning after 40,000 years.
Yeah. Goddamn. All right. Well,
It's even still got GoldenEye.
yeah. Yeah. But yeah, eventually your contact, who I totally have the name because I wrote it down and I put it in the bivouac, so I'll just look up there. Let's see here. It's a very elven name. Here we go.
Though she might start to put it together and ask Indigo, because she's from one of his houses, is it a good idea that I introduce her to the giant? Because you hate him. Does that mean she's going to hate him?
Okay. I guess we'll find out.
Okay. But she will warn the giant. They really don't like you. And I understand, but I'm just warning you. When you asked me about that, she may not like you very much, just like he doesn't like you very much.
So speaking
Also,
of, how is Indigo taking all of this?
Terribly. We have, well, obviously the giant thing's been explained, but I'm learning that the contact is potentially House Fierlin, so I'm watching my essentially two mortal enemies hanging out, hodgepodging on the ship, and that my party's invited them to. I am not good. I am not good.
I am
Okay,
not good.
so
And Pick is just like, I don't
maybe I'm-
understand these weird squabbles between people, but
I don't understand
so
either.
picky.
You're not a member of the houses anymore. They don't hate you anymore.
okay. Well, okay.
It's-
So I'm
it's
gonna
a flood.
interject
It's
on that
not-
one. I'm gonna be like, okay, Indigo, let's go. Let's go to your little cubicle or my cubicle, and
I feel like it's very mobbed up where it's like, okay, even if you're no longer a member of the so and so family, you're still not gonna like the people in the other fucking family. Like,
And they're probably not going to like
Especially
you.
since
If
everyone
anything,
knows
it's-
that everyone who knows you knows you're a fucking contract killer, and you probably kill
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
you are
Well,
a made man without any of the protections of being a made man now. So
Yeah.
all the
it's a bit of
grudges.
that too, for sure. There's for sure some of that. I mean, it's like, you know, uh Indigo was House Fearland before he was Thorani. That was only like 30 years ago with the
Yeah,
Shadow Schism.
he
So
he predates the Shadow Schism to be
like not so like my house is like actively like involved with like the murder of like one of their main lines in their family, right? Like there's a lot going on here right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And on
Technically, it's
top of
the
that,
rebel house.
I'm sure your mother or like stepmother, whoever that is going
Aunt.
pulling her
Aunt.
fucking aunt. That's an aunt is pulling her hair out, especially after you whacked that one guy.
That doesn't narrow it. You realize how little that is.
Okay.
Fucking evil man. That killed.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, she probably feels like, well, I already did everything I have to legally do to like. He's not my problem
You're
right
not
now.
allowed to be under
That's a
contract.
pretty big dumpster fire. Could be so much problem anymore.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
nice little written message on the board and like written like code or saying he's not affiliated. Leave me alone.
Yeah, yeah. But
also Indigo views itself
So
less
yeah,
as
no, Poniard is actually very much going to like, okay, Indigo.
let's go over here and talk about Sharn again. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, less than that and more like just once for like kind of out of sight.
Go have some nice
I
snacks.
would take Indigo by the hands and like just kind of like tenderly kiss his knuckles and it's like, thank you so much for like taking this as well as you are, because I'm sure that like this has to be very difficult for you. So I really appreciate how hard you're working at this right now.
I usually have something to say for everything. Right now I am at a loss for words. I mean, the only thing stopping me from doing what I want to do is what? Me? Am I doing this for the MKA? I feel my ancestors are turning in their graves every time he takes a breath. Every drow that exists is a result of the atrocities that the Colsair Dominion perpetrated on them. And this one just gets to walk around and be in a fantasy land like it's a dream. He deserves the pile of ash that the rest of his kind sought. And every moment he doesn't feels like I betray my entire lineage. Did you know that House Thorani, before it was a house, was a family that dates back to the time of, well, to their time, was one of the families that fought against his people. One of the families that were almost executed, slaughtered by their moon weapon. He's dangerous. He shouldn't be alive, and every moment that he does, we risk another dragon incursion or some sort of super weapon exploding.
Well, I'm not sure if his mere existence could result in said super weapon going off, and House Thorani still exists. The giants don't. Is this a fantasy land or a waking nightmare that he can't escape, where he sees that his people are gone while the people that they brought down low and enslaved? House Thorani is one of the great houses. Now you are one of the major players in
Was.
Eberron.
Even
You know
that's
what
been
I
taken
mean.
from me.
You know what I mean.
I'm lost. I don't know anymore. I don't know if I'm supposed to be steadfast and loyal to my house through this time. Am I supposed to walk in with a giant's head and throw it on the floor and ask for my house to take me back, or I thought everything that I was doing for House Thorani, and that because I was doing it for them, I was doing it for myself too. I don't know anymore. I just know that I'm angry.
I know. Well, I don't really know because I've never really had to experience that sort of anger myself. I don't really have that heritage, that lineage, that history. I'm just a street cat. Like don't I don't really have that, though the shifters aren't treated necessarily very well. It's not quite the same thing, but there is opportunity in Mishann. There are ways for you to get back in your family's good graces. And if this giant does try to unleash a super weapon, I will be carving his heart out right next to you. But you and I both know that sometimes waiting
Indigo
and
stops you
watching.
mid sentence and just kisses you.
Oh, okay. So scene break to the party.
Distract him. He'll be much less stressed.
Oh, trust me.
Honestly,
We're working
yeah,
on that.
that's one of those things. It's also that's you know, 2 points. Just lore wise. Uh, yeah, Pawnee, you had a very good point with like, yeah, this dude's already kind of in hell. Uh, too, and also Indigo. That was not fair. He was not part of the group that made the drow. His group were the ones who originally stole the elves from immortality. Like they were the ones who yanked them out of the equivalent of the Feywild. So yeah, they were the ones who made you mortal. It was the Sulyat League that mage bred the drow.
I don't think that really makes things better, Sam.
No, I just wanted to put that out.
Also, Indigo is not a historian. Sometimes he gets his things confused, and
No, I just
yeah.
He's very passionate.
no, honestly like that fits, but I just wanted to
Yeah.
add that in just for some context. That would
Yeah.
that help.
Anyway, so yeah, Poniard is keeping Indigo occupied while
That's
the
fair.
party does its thing.
Okay. So yeah, eventually your contact does show up,
I was going to
and
say, while they wait, and we don't have
yeah,
to do this, but
huh?
if you want to just send me a write up, Pick's going to ask him 1,000 questions about, like, you said they drew us from the dreaming. What does that mean? Like,
Okay, yeah.
she wants to know
Um,
the complexity of those things. And it's not judgmental, and she's never mad at him. She's just genuinely curious. She's like, why do you think I would be crazy? Like,
yeah. Well, so uh, basically the long and short of it is the quarry or whatever. Those are not the only things native to the plane of dreams. There are what's called, fragments or like figments, where it's basically so when you dream, you could dream of like your old elementary school teacher who's yelling at you or something, or being nice or whatever the fuck they do. That's drawn from you. And then an outside source would be like the Quari coming in and fucking with your dream. That's where new information could go into the dream. A fragment is when, for whatever reason, something you generate or someone generated becomes like has a strong enough force of its own that it survives that night's dream for the person and continues to like live in the sea of dreams. Sometimes going into other people's dreams to do shit, good or bad. Sometimes allying with or just avoiding the Quari. Um, they're basically like fragments of other people's dreams. So he's saying that the Kreen people were originally like your other planar in origin, and that you were like brought over and given a physical body by some of the, I think it's like Olomancers or something, his people who specialized in dream magic. Um, in it like in the
Oniromancer, is that it?
yeah, there we go, or
Yeah.
Neuromancer, where it's like, yeah, the idea was to see, oh hey, stuff pulled from the dream realm is infinitely malleable. Maybe it would make like the perfect servant. No, it just made bug people. Well, that's still kind of interesting. Um, And
So all three of Kreen, not just her people.
yeah, like all Kreen were drawn
Oh.
from. That's part of why like there's three distinct groups, despite it being like one origin. And he figured it would drive you crazy because it's like you were still tied to the plane of dreams even if they pulled you over. They firing the Moonbreaker forcibly cut off the plane of dreams from the rest of Eberron. So it'd be the equivalent of like, yeah, that person still has a like a safety tether. Yeah, I'm gonna sink the ship anyways. Won't that drown them? Probably. And
Probably.
like that was so he's kind of shocked that like that didn't just the psychic backlash didn't kill all of you. Um,
Well, she'd
but
say how
apparently it
she
didn't.
saw the. She'd tell him this is how, but I still see the world of dreams. Like I
Well,
still
yeah,
see.
that's it. It's like he's apparently like, yeah, you're that's because your mind is literally in two different places at once. That's how that
Oh,
works apparently.
Um,
Yeah.
cool.
whenever he gets an opening, Josuzo would like ask prodding questions
Mhm.
about like to basically compare and almost certainly mostly contrast the oral folk legends of his people compared to what the lizard folk of 40,000 years ago were like, if they were even around at all.
They were around, but like your specific subgroup, he doesn't know anything about, like basically saltwater crocodiles. He knows of the folk that are in the like jungle area, but very chameleon coded. But he mostly just knew of them as like in the same way people know of like macaque monkeys. Like he just it was like yeah, they were out there. Like some people would do stuff with them, I guess. Like you know, not necessarily circuses, but like capture occasionally. But there wasn't really a whole lot of point in engaging with like. He's astonished that it's like the lizard folk now. They were just big lizards. Okay. Yeah, they were smart, but they didn't have like any kind of like culture, I guess. They weren't really a people who were subjugated just because they were largely ignored. He has no knowledge of like your people's histories and traditions and dreams because it was like, you know, in the same way we don't have knowledge of like macaque monkeys traditions beyond what we observe. There's probably naturalists who know more about it, but that was not his specialty. You get the feeling he was the equivalent of an artificer. Um, so yeah. But yeah. Yeah, so that's like he doesn't have a lot of info, but he does have some tidbits of like, oh yeah, there were, you know, crocodile, you know, humanoid crocodilians or you know, giantoid or whatever, shaped crocodilians along our original coastline, which like the map of Zendrik he's familiar with is very different than the one that's there because firing that moonbreaker fucked up the continent shape. So, um, but yeah, eventually your contact does arrive, and let's see.
I was gonna get some questions ready for him too, but you got fat. You're faster.
Oh, well, I'm happy to go over them. I just wanted to like address it so people aren't waiting too long on me. Here we go. I was looking at the wrong one. All right. So, Valanthi arrives in similar outfit as before, looking around curiously. She arrives more like reappearing out of kind of mist. It seems like she just either made herself invisible or you know some type of difficult to observe magic was in place. Not quite the same as what Indigo uses, but very similar. And appears and walks up and like, do you guys have him sitting on the deck, or is like how do you position this for like what does she see when she first comes onto this ship? Is it just you guys in a
If
circle
we
asking
have
him
him,
questions?
if we have him on the deck, Pick probably would have been like, we should like put up some covers
Okay.
that between us and other ships, so nobody walking by just sees us having this. I don't think
Yeah.
they can see up there very easily, depending on how high our ship sits.
Your ship is
But
pretty high above others, but from a distance, like,
yeah,
random gangbangers just fucking giant on their ship. I don't know, man. Focus on the gang war. Like, yeah,
focus
that
on the
type of
gang war.
thing.
No,
Yeah,
Um,
that's fair.
no, man, come at us. We got a God knows what level caster on the ship now.
yeah, do it, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what a level
But
10 spell is? I
it's
don't, but
also
we're
a
all about to
giant
find
ship,
out.
so I'm sure he could be comfortably downstairs, like one deck down or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. It's in the same way that you could hang out in the underbelly of like an oil tanker. It's fine. Well, I
Yeah,
shouldn't say oil tank. It's not to him, but like of a mid-sized or small-sized ship, he could easily stand up in there. So yeah, he goes down and waits in the this old shipping container ship, and she arrives and looks around and says, "I'm looking for pick of Pick's ghost removal." She's like, she's a little caught off guard.
LLC.
Yeah.
I'm sure whoever's upstairs could probably direct her downstairs.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I didn't expect you to be affiliated with this ship. I have heard about it before. There's quite a bit of, and probably would cut off at that point because that's when she's gonna spot the giant that's like hunched over or probably sitting down,
Has like a cup of
and
cocoa.
yeah, or at least hot water. It would be a lot of
Yeah.
cocoa, but yeah. Uh,
Pick just gestures grandly. Found.
all all right. Um, Hello. Uh, Let's see. Jeff. Uh, and he, of course, he doesn't speak common, so that's
Not a
Pick
ghost.
is so he doesn't look like one. No. Did you've gone above and beyond? So you found a storm giant somewhere in the sewers, was it, or was it down the bay? Who is this gentleman?
Pick would loop her into the connection so she can talk to
Oh,
him. This is the person who hired me to find out if you were a ghost.
he actually does speak Elvish. It's just really archaic. I don't know if that helps. But yeah, like once he introduces himself and he's gonna follow your lead pick on like revealing his true origins. Are you gonna be like, yes,
No,
he's a local giant, or are you gonna be like, he's a living relic? How are you
no,
gonna
she's just gonna
approach that?
say he's a local giant. Like,
Okay.
not,
Uh,
she's not gonna be like, yeah, he's a living legend and history
yeah.
and blah 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 blah. She's just gonna be like,
Okay.
I found him and he is a giant. He was just very shy
I
and
think,
he
that, I
doesn't know
think
the
that'll be
city
up
very
to him to
well.
decide.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he
Yeah.
decided to reveal it, she's not doing that. But she's just gonna be like, he was just very shy and trying to get used to the city.
Okay. Yeah. She nods at that and does seem interested. She doesn't seem to have the same like reflective hate, or she could just be very good at hiding it. But she doesn't seem to have the same level of like raw hatred that Indigo did. Um, like I said, she's a performer by nature, so could just be good at hiding. But she does ask him a few questions about like, is he from the Bay around here, or like, are there more of his people? Are they planning on coming in type thing? Is he going to be staying here? And with a lot of glancing at you to help the conversation along, he will stumble through not too many lies and say, he's on his own. He doesn't know where the rest of his people are at the moment. He was displaced from them, and he's he's not sure if he'll stay. So a
It's
lot of
figuring.
uncertainties, but yeah, no flat out lies, which is probably good. She
It's
seems
very
to be.
possible we will invite him back to Mishann.
Well,
A scream
I
of
did.
rage from deeper in the ship from Indigo.
I don't need to hear any context, but yeah. With with
what the
that,
fuck going on down there, man?
no, we're not. No. But yeah, with that, she's willing to accept that like you found the answer, which she seems kind of like surprised about all of it.
Pick is
This,
like 2 days. Fisk's ghost
yeah.
removal, very good.
I,
Advertise.
well, I
I fucking love Pig
can't
so
say
much.
for sure if that he wasn't a ghost, but given that you did this, could perhaps the other part would fall through. I'll recommend you to anyone who asks, and for the speed of it, here you are, dear. And she gives you 40 platinum pieces, which is a bit overpay, but she doesn't seem too concerned about money. She probably makes a fair wage doing her job.
Thank
And
you very much. That is very generous. Do you know any good tailors?
I do. What are you looking for, dear?
I am looking for, and she'd look conspiratorially around to make sure that Purser isn't there and describe the type of thing she's looking for.
Ah, well, there are quite a few folk in, well, not that many, but there's definitely some people here in Stormreach that could manage that. Here, why don't I put you in contact with some? And she quickly jots down few addresses, like the names of the businesses. Uh,
Well,
just mention that I recommended you. How's that?
I will. Your clothes are very pretty, so I figured you would know the best ones.
Thank you. It's part of the job. Well, I'm going to leave you with your large friend here, and this is good to know. Have a good night, dear.
You too.
And
Thank you very much.
he will head
Be
back out of
safe.
the ship. Yeah, he nods and uh, doesn't quite turn completely invisible, but sort of seems to slide from sight largely as she leaves the ship. Sort of like your eye, it's just hard to keep your eyes on her. It's very similar to the bullshit Indigo does when he just, steps out of people's field of observation.
She's a hack.
She crouches.
Yeah, that is basically, mechanically. Uh, but yeah, so you now have 400 gold instead of 300. She pretty generous with it. For solving one of Stormreach's urban legends. And more importantly than any amount of coin, you have gained friendship of a giant Oppenheimer-coded fellow.
That was the
So
real treasure the whole time. It was
yeah,
the
the giant
giants we met
Oppenheimer.
and then killed along the way.
But yeah, are you just gonna like keep him on the ship, like and have and just absolutely make Cadrock's day the next time he comes to visit, or like what are you gonna do with this guy?
Well, she would talk because I'm sure they're still within 100, like they're within the ship, so I think they're within Pick's range. She would ask Poniard
Okay.
specifically if she
Okay.
thinks Indigo would explode if she offered, if they offered to let the giant stay here because he doesn't have another place to go. And while he may be very upset with him, that he's very interesting and he does not seem like a jerk. And he's very respectful to her. And despite the fact that they were slave races, he's treating them with like absolute respect.
He doesn't
And
seem hostile. That's a big factor. Yeah. He
yeah,
doesn't
like
seem hostile.
he's just curious and lost. And perhaps by being kind, we can undo some of the wrongs and bad things of history because he knows about them. But she knows that he may not feel that way. But she's like, but if we let him go out into the wild and now this lady knows about him, maybe someone else will get him or hurt him or do something. And she's like, I think this is the safest place for him. And then for Mishann, he knows about giant technology. It may not have been his specific people, but I guess they're kind of all giants. And he might be able to help us because we have some right in our backyard. I know that is a lot. I just don't want him to be upset.
Is this on an
Okay, so I
open
think
Yeah,
channel?
this is on the
upset.
network, but not with Indigo.
So it's
Yeah.
message everyone but Indigo type thing. Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? Because, like,
Okay, so Indigo, Ponyard's reply, I'll say that, yeah, Indigo is going to be really upset by that. I am trying to shift his thinking from kill now. I think that, like, if this is going to work, the entire party has to promise that if this giant does become a threat, like tries to bring back the Moonbreaker or anything like that, then we need to kill the giant.
Of course. I don't think that is a question, but I mean, he was imprisoned because he did not like that they were going to use it again. I
I
don't
don't.
think he's a jerk.
I don't trust. I don't trust Scott with this information. This guy is too Belkin coded.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll say, just as his whole thing is, I support bringing him to Mishann. For as Karn the Conqueror once wrote, in
Oh,
the
God.
monumental task of war, to triumph evades those without an appreciation for history.
As Karn the
And-
Conqueror wrote, all warfare is based.
Yeah. No, I okay. I like it.
Do
I
you have
like it.
background music when you do quote? Was that what is that?
No, I think that was scouring of a pan would be
Yeah,
the-
someone was cleaning a pan at the moment. I was.
Ah,
You don't know
That-
that.
that does fit.
Are
Okay.
you back in Genoa, Scott?
No,
Ah.
I'm in Binghamton. Like, I'm not the one cleaning the pan right now. Like,
It's
Ah.
me. I use cast iron. I am old.
No, you're not old. You're smart.
Sounds nice.
I think we all love cast iron.
We do. We do. But
And then
okay.
you
So
scrub it out with that chainmail stuff.
yeah.
But,
So I
Mhm.
hear a vote of approval from Jotazo, from Pick. What is our take from Balthazar? Sorry.
This guy is a walk-in library. I'm down to just get everything out of it. I'm gonna get my quill and my parchment.
Okay, yeah, so like for varying levels, but it doesn't sound like anyone objects to if he gets out of hand, we put him down. Like I think that's a fair caveat. No one's objecting to that.
if he acts against my people, I will treat him as such.
Yeah. Okay. So, and with that condition in mind, I don't think anyone objects to Pawnee's thing. So Pawnee, can we count you on board as well with it conditionally?
Yeah, conditionally, and
Yeah.
I am going to be breaking that to Indigo as gently as possible, like reassuring that, like,
It's gonna be tomorrow type thing. like,
yeah,
Okay, all right. It's fair. Okay.
I'm just saying, I still got some snake heroin and some spark sticks. If you really need to, like,
Yeah,
move in
really have a wild night. Okay. That's
to really convince him.
What are the
That's
spark
generous.
sticks? Like snake heroin, I think fundamentally I understand what you're saying.
Well, you're a drow, so actually you would get a better response from it.
he's not a drow, but he does trance, so he
Yeah.
wouldn't get the horrific side effects from the so-called snake heroin. But yeah, the spark sticks, if I remember correctly, are
I thought it's just basically weed.
yeah, it's basically weed, but it's more of an upper than a downer weed.
oh, so cigarettes.
Yeah, sure. It
Hmm.
is a little addictive though, I will say.
And it
Sam,
knows
what the
about
fuck do you
Vader's
think
Coltrane
nicotine
era.
does to you?
It makes you cool, fucking obviously, but stupid.
I mean, have you
You know,
seen
I'm
that
cool.
camel?
yeah,
God damn it.
yeah.
I'm talking about I'm cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so with all that in mind, most important question is with various convincing and with the promise of like, don't worry, we'll kill him if he gets out of hand. What does Indigo say to that in, whether it be tomorrow or today type thing? Do like that you guys moved him to the ship, by the way. I really appreciate that because I have that battle map. So yeah.
Oof. That's a tough one. But so ultimately not happy with it. But at the same time, at least I always know where to find him.
Yeah, actually, I just immediately thought of that would be part of Ponyard's pitch. It's like, hey, if he's close, we're watching him. if he does anything fucky, then it's so much easier to find and kill him. He's right there.
Yeah.
DM question.
Yes. I may have
How?
answers.
Yeah. When it comes to the scar that abides, how does that influence work?
So like all overlords, you don't notice it influencing.
Oh, okay.
It just he tends to feed on shit, and there's a reason Stormreach is such a fucking bucket of crabs. Like it is not just the fact that it's pirates. There's a reason they have been like this long. Um, he basically ups scheming. If we kill them, that's probably a damn good idea. Like, no man, no problem is, and like, it's not just the murder, it's the over the top, we need to kill them, but their family's gonna hold a grudge about this. Best to really be thorough. Um, he tends to fuel that stuff where it's like, yeah, you kill as much of the family as you can so they can't come back later. And then inevitably the survivors have an even worse grudge and yada yada. That type of thing. He really
Montagues
feeds off.
versus the Capulets.
Yeah, he feeds off like the longer you plan something, the more emotionally you invest yourself in that scheme of bloody revenge, the stronger he gets off it. Or the more of a more of a boost. Like all of the bound overlords, he's not conscious per se, more like a dreaming god, but
Mm.
that type of thing.
But it's a one-way thing. Like it's never.
Oh no, you can get boons from that.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get boons. There's even spells and like shit effect affiliated with him. Like cultists of him get all kinds of goodies.
Alright.
And usually for overlords like him, you don't know you're a cultist until like, hey, people keep trying to kill me. They say I'm a monster on the street. But yeah, you pursue stuff enough, pursue that type of revenge enough.
That makes me actually even a little bit more scared because I'm like, wait.
You might just get a free feat if you pursue revenge enough in Stormreach. That's one way to view it.
Huh. Alright.
We need to get out of this fucking city.
Hey, who know? Hey, for all you know, you've been his homie his whole time.
All of you have been, guys. Are you not getting this? Like,
No.
you don't think you've been making fucking revenge?
Nothing's wrong with Purser.
You don't think you've been feeding revenge the whole time you've been murdering
I was
your way
gonna say
through the
nothing's
city?
wrong with Purser, and now that you mentioned that, oh fuck.
No.
We literally had like 3 different incursions with the bilge rats, ending in them all being
No.
extinguished.
I hate
You
this
absolute
fucking
blood
city.
feud we had to get even
Hey.
died.
Jojo hasn't been feeding into his revenge shit. That's
We're literally going to kill someone for you in 7 days, so we can free your brother.
Yeah.
And by the way,
He's
but
been
hold on.
given-
By the way, the killing was actually completely not necessary. We're gonna get him free anyway. And then you're like, "Yeah, but I still want to get her out of here after that." Like,
Who could blame you? It's justified. Yeah.
Look, man, that bitch is evil. You're doing the world a service.
She is. Yeah. Yeah.
so is this giant. You guys just watch. You just fucking watch.
But
He's gonna
primarily,
he's gonna get his wits about him. He's gonna figure out, oh, I need to bring back the giants or something like that. Launch some sort of 10th level crazy spell, and I'm gonna be like, you guys should just let me fucking murk him back in the cave. But go ahead.
Cassandra is a
it's
satisfying role to play in a story, I will say.
counterpoint. If he has the ability to get his wits about him and cast a 10th level spell to fucking bring back an extinct fucking species, we might want a few levels before we throw hands with that.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Just a few levels. Like
Okay. But it sounds like conditionally this person stays alive for now.
I would say
like,
in character, if he makes one false move, if he breathes too hard, nothing will stop my blade.
Just fake being nice and take him off the ship so he doesn't break it. But yes.
Fine.
Oh yeah, that's maybe if you're gonna have him get him off the ship first. Yeah, that's fair.
Makes sense to me.
I didn't think of that, but that's probably a good. You guys do know you've had the parking brake on the whole time. What? Yeah.
Oh,
See, that might be the kind of useful shit he could tell us. Like, there's a reason you're only going like 8 miles or 8 hours in a day, you dumb fucks, the parking brake's on.
just the
Yeah,
entire
that's a
time we're
parking
sailing.
Boy,
That's
those
why-
ancient giant ships sure are noisy.
Oh, it's
Like,
just
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay. But yeah, with that in mind, it is getting evening. Do you guys want to leave him on the ship and go to
Looks like,
Shay
by the way,
Stormcloud? Yeah.
it looks like Dan's trying to get in, but he can't.
Oh, okay. Oh
no.
yeah.
We
this
found
is
out. We
something.
found out his tricks. He's not allowed back in.
John, a bug home ready where the voice chat is. I will message him. I'll PM him. Oh, okay. So he done seen it now.
He's playing guitar.
That's
Or
me.
whether-
No. No, probably the resident artist. Permission to start call. Give me a minute.
I don't remember
Join.
Jason being here.
Oh. Jason's in the group. I mean, he never plays, probably because like the last time he was playing character, he did an oopsie, and you know. he
I'm
put a
not
little
sure who'd
sore.
be madder at his character, Purser or Jotazo.
Yeah,
He
that
did
is
an
kind of a
oopsie.
toss-up.
What was the oopsie?
So some people are very sensitive about demon summoning, like largely people in the Silver.
Oh, I
Flame.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, like
yes.
it had.
Yay!
Now he's somewhere in the pipes right now.
Oi!
Fuck off about the
Hey.
goddamn pipes.
That's my favorite.
Welcome.
Hey, we met Giant Oppenheimer.
I've been directing traffic for 8.5 hours.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
That doesn't sound fun. Why would you do that, bud? Like that.
For $200.
Doesn't seem.
Dan, I would just give you $200 so you could come to game.
I mean, that is like $25 an hour. That's pretty decent.
It's
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
It was the Baden like America 250 celebration.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, you're in DC.
No,
Oh god, I
Yeah.
hope not.
Yeah. But okay. So, well, welcome back.
happy to be here.
I can give him the short version.
Yeah. It's
You missed
yeah,
a lot.
fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, I missed last week too, so
Oh God,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can give that. Nope, you do it.
I asked the
Okay.
Metro for
All right.
extra
So
recap.
basically,
Oh,
what
okay.
happened is we went and we were checking on Pig's kind of little side quest to find out if there was a giant ghost going through the market. We went down to a really spoopy fucking secret tunnel that was doing low key psychic damage to Pig. We found the giant, who actually turns out to have been a giant who was put in like cryostasis crime a la Demolition Man for a very long time. He woke up, he's been invisibly searching the town, kind of wondering where all the giants at. Only when we made contact with him, he's kind of figured out that all the giants have been gone for like, 40,000 years? So he's kind of like coming to terms with that. Indigo really wants to kill this motherfucker really fucking badly. Poniard is distracting him as best she can. And we're kind of discussing about bringing the giant back to Mishann to kind of like pick his brain and figure out like, oh, well, you're from those times. You're like a walking encyclopedia of giant stuff. That's pretty cool. And the party consensus is basically that if this guy even breathes wrong or tries to bring back the Moonbreaker, we are going to cut out his heart.
Okay. What kind of giant is he? Where's he from?
He is
Good
a
question.
storm giant from the Kulsar Dominion.
Huh?
He was
It's
one
not the
of
Storm Reaver, is it?
no.
Okay.
I don't know. No, this was one of the artificers who worked on the Moonbreaker.
Okay.
Now, in his defense, the
We
reason
do
that-
understand how that's worse,
okay,
right?
So, no. So the reason why he's in prison is because after the first time they shot it off, he was like, "Oh wow, this is actually terrible." And then there was a rebellion, and the rest of the giants were like, "Let's use it again." And he's like, "No, fuck no, this is a terrible idea." So he's like basically like
Yeah.
kind of an anti-Nazi, I guess.
He's literally Oppenheimer. Like,
He was just he was really excited about the science,
Moonbreaker broke
and then
the
he saw it
moon.
happen. Yeah, like he was excited about the science, and then he saw it happen, and then he was like, "Holy shit, we shouldn't do this."
Yeah, he was very much all I am become death, destroyer of worlds.
Moonbreaker broke the moon.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. So he's a little disoriented and kind of barely sane, but party has been getting information from him, some fun little tidbits, and
And
I was
he was
yeah.
thinking more
very
like
upset.
you guys are saying Oppenheimer. I'm thinking more of a Mengele. You guys aren't getting Joseph Mengele?
I don't
and
know
he
what
was very,
Mengele
very
is
He'd
like.
do
upset
that
we
shit.
had
He's
him.
helped build the bomb.
And also, all of his scientific shit is actually kind of based in real science, unlike Mengele. But
Yeah. But anyways, so any questions on that, Dan? There was a lot there.
I think I'm up to speed. I'll figure it out the rest from context.
Yeah,
Yay.
He's he's an opportunity. But he doesn't seem to have any hostile intent, and the party is at least going to like kind of just vibe with him until it's not convenient or until like you decide not to, basically. But yeah,
So we
yeah.
said we were thinking about taking him back to Mishann at the moment.
Yeah. But with that in mind, do you want to leave him on the boat, or do you want to like send him back to the sewers and go back to like the estate that you've been staying in, or do you want to stay on the like what do you want to do from here on? The sun is setting on the day.
I think we should keep him on a boat, if only so the purser's apprentice can actually fucking sleep.
Oh yeah, yeah. So she's not like sitting up all night with a shotgun staring out the shuttered windows. Yeah, that's that's fair.
Maybe
She
take
would.
a quick break.
Yeah. Why don't we take a 10-minute break here, and I can answer anything Dan might be curious about in the intro.
No, I think I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm just sitting and enjoying the air conditioning at the moment.
That's
Good
fair.
idea. Be right back.
Yep. If you need a bathroom break or something, see you guys in 10. I will be here because I'm okay right now. Dan, he did reveal that he was surprised that Pick was sane and alive because he thought all the Thri-Kreen would have been driven mad after the Moonbreaker fired in like the psychic backlash. Because
they're connected to Delcor.
well, yeah, but he said that's because they were originally drifters. Like figments of dreams that his people pulled over as kind of early,
nativized outsiders.
Yeah, like early servant tests, and most people didn't like him. You know, some giant cultures were okay with it instead of elves, but he was shocked that she survived that distance being made because he was convinced it would like sunder their minds collectively and like basically have half their mind be in Dalcor at all times, which she said it is.
That's what happened.
No, like she said, that is what happened. We're fine. And he kind of just blinked and was like, and you're sane. Oh.
But what if they were all like super sane geniuses before?
Yeah, who knows? But so that's a little bit of Thri-Kreen background. That is largely my homebrew, but I just like went with what they had already said. I was like, oh, that's a cool little explanation, dream site. But yeah. Yeah, so Pick is a nativized outsider. Sort of like dwarves.
But in her mental translation, she's like, that means that like we may have existed in concept in dreams before, but like as much as Indigo hates them, she's like, my people wouldn't even exist. Like, yeah, they brought us over and enslaved us, but like play the tape
a long
forward,
time ago. Yeah.
Play the tape forward 40,000 years, and now like we exist.
Who's doing good now?
Who's doing good now?
Yeah.
My culture is cool. My people are cool, and all his are dead.
Yep. Probably. There's a question mark for a lot of the Titans, but that's not the Titan is not the culture. That's like the guy in charge.
I
So how
am back,
was-
but I am eating dinner, so
fair
One
enough.
moment.
We had 10 minutes. How was besides hot and unpleasant? How was your week been, Dan?
Same old, really.
Okay.
Just been
Dealing with
struggling
the
with
elderly.
internet.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so. You missed it because you're not in the Discord anymore. Yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. The post office was closed because Juneteenth,
Mm.
and an older white, of course, woman came in
Mhm.
complaining that the post office was closed, and then just dropped out of the blue. We should just call it White-teenth.
Well, that's an idea. Yeah, that's a concept. Throwing that out there.
Yeah,
So excited to
little
come
bit
to
of
the
lacking
house
some
and get really
context
bad.
there.
that
But
that was it.
it's like,
I asked her to explain, but for some reason she didn't want to.
yeah. Yeah. A la Stormfront. But yeah, so standard old people stuff. What exactly is the internet problem? Did they just did someone drive into a telephone pole near you and it's just been hell since, or?
Sorry, what was that?
Did someone drive into a telephone pole near you and it's been hell since, or what?
Something chewed through our internet cables, like
Oh,
in the
specifically
wall.
yours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that is a
So
problem then.
my dad's
Goddamn
taking the
woodchucks.
opportunity to overhaul the system,
Okay, yeah.
which is nice, but it's reliant on his.
But it's gonna be a while because it's just you. I was like, how the fuck is he still out of internet in the summer after
Mhm.
good God. Yeah, if it's just you, that translates into it's a you problem as much as that sucks.
Well, he is a network engineer. It's just he doesn't have much time. So.
Oh, okay. All right. There you go.
But I'm using a hotspot from the library right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, glad to have you. It is a little funny that right after, okay, we've established what we're gonna do with Giant Oppenheimer. I'm back. Hey, here's what we're gonna do with Giant Oppenheimer. Okay.
Oh,
all right.
next week for game, I just realized I'm going to be with Dan in a different town. So
Oh, okay. All right. Partying probably.
absolutely.
Well, I would fully expect both of you to be in on like the same computer, just just share the computer. That's like holidays or like rare travel times. Obviously, I don't expect you to
I mean,
take time off for that.
I have two little laptops.
No, you're good. Most people do not do this shit when they travel. I'm very aware.
But I'm going to see fireflies, so I mean during the day it might just be kind of hot from 2:30 to 5:30. I don't know what time it is over there for.
It would be at 4:30 to 7:30.
4:30 start time. Yeah, 7:30 end time.
Which in the summer,
this time of year,
it's
it's just the sun is just setting, so you're
Yeah.
good.
It'd be right at the time where it'd be setting.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
if you do miss it, I wouldn't be offended in the least. I get that.
When you go again, when is the trip?
It's next Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, and Saturday, yeah.
Friday and Saturday.
Okay,
Yeah. Well,
okay.
technically Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because I leave my place at night on Thursday. I will arrive there Friday morning,
Oh,
pick him
nice. Okay.
pick him up and go to the place that we're going to stay. And then we have that night, so Friday night at the hotel, and then Saturday during the day to gallivant around. Saturday night at the hotel, and then I'll drive him back Sunday and then get on the plane and come home.
Okay. All right.
Nice little weekend out of it.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Well, it sounds like we got folks back in a boot, as they would say to the north of here. Yeah, was there anything else you guys wanted to do as sun is setting on Stormreach for this day? Tomorrow is is Jotozo and his brother's first match. Around noon is when their first match is scheduled. Since Gotoza is a big name already. It sounds like nothing is standing out. Where did you decide to put your giant friend? Did you want to leave him on the ship? That's the only thing I've heard thus far.
If we
Yes.
think it's safe. We just don't want. Pick's worry is that if he knows how to work the ship, he just can take it and leave.
He theoretically could. That's, the question is like what he would do with it, but, he could have not been truthful with a lot of things. He could be like, oh, the Moonbreaker awaits, that type of thing. But yeah, if you want to leave him there, he'll stay there. If you're not comfortable with it, he will retreat to his hideout in the sewers. But
I
either
think we know
way,
what my my vote is.
is kill him in the sewers, yeah. But barring that, yeah, the sun rises on a new day, the 9th of Nim. And is there anything you guys want to do before Jotozo and his brother's match begins?
Pick's gonna go run all of her errands.
Fair enough. Okay. Oh, and where did you decide to stay in the ship that night, or did you head to
Indeed.
the estate
Oh,
that
yes,
you've been
yes, I did.
staying?
Oh yeah, while the giant's on the ship, I want to
Can't
be on
stay
the
there.
ship.
Okay, ship for tonight. That's fair. It's fine. It's a little jarring after the 5-star hotel stuff, but fine. But yeah, heading to the arena about noon. It is still packed and humming with activity. As
It's fine. I can make it there in one turn.
I know, as Jotazo and I assume the rest of you, is everybody going to watch Jotazo's fight, or is it like he'll be fine? How did you guys approach that?
I'll
I'll
show up.
watch.
Watch.
Okay,
Of course, I'm going to
yeah.
show up for him.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Okay,
Brotazo deserves everything in the world.
that's fair.
Poniard isn't betting shit though.
He is a
Well-
precious baby boy. Okay.
Or,
So
the epilogue will be we take him to Kuavar, and I'll show him the Mornlands.
yeah. He's got the somebody doing a quick sketch with minor illusions.
This is where I watched my family die, Raphael. Cat, what bummer.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, you never see that? Hold on.
No.
Please load that up. I'll show it to him.
Is that a
All
robot
right.
chicken sketch? It feels like a robot
Sounds
chicken
like
sketch.
one. But yeah, let's see. Thankfully, Jotso, as you approach, you don't see any signs of the stable master woman here, at least not today. Hood is there, waiting, and he hands you the same strange warhammer as before, and asks if you're ready to fight.
Before I would do any of that, I would bet 2,000 gold pieces on us winning / surviving.
Okay.
So
Okay, all right. Let me take a look here at what that will get you, and I'll say it now so I don't get a question later. Where's Red Ring? Red Ring info. Here we go. Betting. Rolling down. Combatants. No. Rules. Group fights. Payment. Here we go. Ticket costs. Sample matches. NPCs. Okay, for a broad bet like that. I not have it. For a broad bet like that, you'll get 500 out of it. So you'd get 2,500 back for a win.
okay.
Wait, so if
Okay.
you bet how much you get, what's the ratio there?
So it's like for this team wins. That's broad enough where it's like, okay, if you bet 1,000, you'd get like 250 back. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. 250.
Um,
Ooh.
would I get a better thing if it's we win and both of us survive or whatever?
That given that it's a lethal fight, that's sort of implied. That wouldn't up the if you wanted to be like we win and we messily consume all of them, or like we win by decapitating someone in one hit. Like stuff like that, or we win, but one of them lops off our arm or something. Like quantifiers like that make it a longer bet and thus increase the odds.
Okay, just wanna.
Yeah,
Just
so it would
wanna.
go from like you get for 1,000 you get like a 250 payout to like 500
4 to 1.
payout. Yeah.
It's a 4 to 1. Seems like for like a standard
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah, standard bet's 4 to 1 exactly.
Yeah, just as those basically just trying to like print money in a relatively safe manner, but
Yeah, yeah.
I'll bet 2,000 gold on the boys winning,
Okay.
while also drinking to excess.
Okay, like drinking. Are you drinking
No, no,
Texas or
no.
they
Yeah,
drinking?
yeah, yeah. No, Indy
Oh,
knows they'll be
okay.
drinking. They'll be
Okay, so
winning.
you're just like grabbing a heavy drink,
you know
an
who
overpriced
might
drink or something.
you know who might hang out with you because you were technically there last time. Barl.
Yeah,
Jesus
Barl's down.
Christ.
He's at
You
every
know what?
match.
Send it.
Yeah, yeah. You always feel
Yeah,
like you need a shower after talking to him, but
yeah.
yeah.
And I'm hoping that the Vuvuzela is starting to catch on.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably will be some people playing. It's going to be associated with the MKA initially, but
Come on, Ingerin.
yeah, eventually. But yeah, so with bets placed and everybody heading down where they need to go, whether it be seats, those of you who are like affiliate, you're friends of the fighter, so you get free seating. See here. Okay, so Jotazo, as you and your brother Gotaza head out into the arena proper, you see that it's still flooded, although there's no signs of ships. Instead, there's 10 floating wooden platforms scattered around. You're directed to the nearest platform while the announcer calls out. In this corner, we have a surprise that could have been made by the traveler himself. Any regular worth their salt knows that the Bloody Maw is a terrifying force in our beloved Red Ring. And you may have noticed another lizard folk passed the preliminaries last week. Well, he wasn't just any old lizard folk. Let's make some noise for his sibling and the new duo from the Wyvern's Tail, the Maw Brothers. There is a moment of silence as the crowd adjusts to this news before the noise slowly ramps up to screaming in excitement. Though it is several times louder than when you were there by yourself in your first match.
Sam, is that my cue?
Well, it will be here. Let me put you guys in this. Yeah, Gotaza is over nearby on another platform near Jotazo, and I will I'll put the image up again in case anyone's forgotten what a chunky boy our lizard folk is.
Say like Josuzo is like 7 feet tall and is dwarfed by his brother.
Yeah, I'll put up his little name here. Is it Gotaza? There we go. Find the name.
Hey, I noticed that he uses a hammer too. You could
He
perhaps even
does.
call us the Hammer Brothers.
You could. They were limited in how much they wanted to change things up. This is not an audience that you want to confuse. But yeah, like those of you up in the stands, you see like next to you, there's a lot of diehard fans wearing like wooden crocodile jaws painted green and red who are cheering particularly loudly. For his part, Barl is not wearing one of those. He's still wearing the like kind of crappy set of extra arms to like over to show he's truly a diehard fan of the champion. But he's still yelling for Bloody Maw because he seems to like that's always a good match. Freaking awesome. But yeah, let's see here. Yeah, like from from that side of things, what is our crowd, our people in the stands doing? Like, where have you guys positioned yourselves? Are you all sitting as a group, or did you like scatter around the arena, or are you busy like indulging in overpriced snacks? What do you want to do?
Oof. Yeah, I'm definitely like hanging over the edge of the rail. Uh, just kind of being annoying at this point.
Okay, yeah. So just play. So you're blending in very well. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's you and Barl are bonding. We will say over that because
yeah.
he has a few like a few dead like used up dragon shards that he throws at competitors he doesn't like from the stands. So that's got him in trouble a couple times, but it was worth it to see
It's
like
hilarious.
the occasional competitor get like caught in the back of the head with a heavy rock. So. Um, But yeah, what do the rest of you guys up to?
I'll be with Indigo.
Okay. Okay, so you get to endure Barl as well. Um, what is Purser, Pick, and Balthazar up to?
Yeah. Purser's just hanging out in the stands, crunching.
Okay, yeah, I mean there is a wide variety of comically overpriced snacks available, so that's definitely an
Balthazar is
option.
he's sitting next to Barl in a zen-like state
Okay,
because
fair enough.
he's not T-posing because he's too good for
Spiritually,
that.
he's elsewhere. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Fair enough. Okay, okay.
Pick is
Uh,
just gonna tuck up like around somewhere around Purser, but again, this is the worst place on the planet to her, so she's just gonna curl up and
yeah. Yeah, all of this, like the raw bloodlust has done nothing for this place spiritually. Okay.
this place is
Yeah,
so
So,
haunted.
I'm willing to bet someone is very happy right now underground.
I mean, she's not underground. She's like
I mean,
pressed against the
it's not
window.
vengeance, but it's definitely blood and guts. So maybe not
Oh,
him.
yeah, maybe. One of the people involved in this is from a different overlord, so there might be some stealing of energy there. But, yeah, once the majority of the cheering has calmed down so the announcer can be heard, he picks up again and says, "And in this corner, you know them, you love them, and plenty of you are nervous about the water because of them. Shark Jaws!" And there's four great simultaneous splashes of water as figures burst from the water onto platforms.
Sharks are cool though. Damn, I feel bad.
There are four menacing Sahagwin looking at you guys, armed with great hammers, blades, and in one case, lightning arching around its hand. Their champion Wave Cutter already gives us a show before and after his matches. Or always gives us a show before and or more likely after his matches. Will he get to dine on lizard meat today? Only one way to know. Let's spill some blood. And yeah, we will now roll initiative for the combatants and the people in the audience as well, if you want to do things. That.
All I ask is that you put his token on the map.
I did. Over here, Indigo.
Oh
Okay.
no, the one of
Barl?
Barl. I put it in
Barl
the
does
chat.
not have a token yet.
I made one and it's in the chat.
Actually, that's pretty damn good. Where the hell did you get that? I will put that on in the future. I'll definitely have that ready. That is very solid.
My spell levels ain't none of your freaking business.
Yeah. All right.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I will. I promise I will have Barl's token on the. You know what? I'll even stat Barl out by next session. All right.
If
So
like the only thing that makes sense is for him to be a warlock. Like he's for
I mean,
whatever
I was just
reason
having him be a drunk loser. Like he doesn't have any levels in anything, but
a
he's
great old one warlock where his patron is Markula.
like, yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the option. Would Markula be undead? Anyways, um,
Yeah,
but
well,
yeah,
undead.
so we've got first up is gonna be this one here. Hey, Sahagwin Storm Sorcerer probably has to do some stuff first. Is going to Heart of the Storm. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. Yeah, 30 feet long. Okay. It is going to cast Tidal Wave
Oof.
and try and let's see here. See the range on that before I say that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that actually works. Measure just to make sure. Yeah. Gonna cast Tidal Wave and try and like summon an enormous wall of water that will go forward. It's about 30 feet wide. If I do it right, I can barely get both of those platforms and try and bash them against the wall while pushing you guys backwards. So let's see how that works. Tidal Robin. Back details. Click the spell. See if it does damage. Yeah. Okay, nice. All right. So 10 feet tall. So I need a dex saving throw from Jotazo and Gotazo, as your platforms are pushed back dramatically.
All right, dex saving throw. There you are.
Okay. Successful. I'm going to say it only moves you back 10 feet because it doesn't specify how far back. Okay. I need a Jotazo dex saving throw. Oh no, I see it. Sorry, I clicked something. All right. So Jotazo, you save. Gotaza does not quite, and Jotazo, you take 7 bludgeoning damage. Gotazo, you take 14, and your whole platform is rocked back. Okay. Tick. It is your turn. What would you like to do from the stands?
I think most of her actions are just going to be staying curled up unless she feels like she's got to dart out there. But
Okay, fair enough. You're not gonna like join in throwing batteries at the performers. That's
yeah.
fair. All right. Gotiza. What does Gotiza want to do in this situation? You're absolutely free to get in the water, by the way. Like there isn't a
Yep.
like floor
There's
is law.
no crazy thing. It's just kill them.
Yeah, it's sharks and saltwater crocodiles fighting. Like that's the performance they're looking for.
Well, I don't have this. Oh, I do have swim speed. That's nice.
It's like you should.
And he'll double move.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Do you have anything? Nope. All right, that's it.
All right. Yeah. So enormous. It is surprising how quickly like a creature that big can move in the water once he like splashes in. And yeah, like the crowd is definitely getting frothy with like, there it is. Indigo, what would you like to do?
Nothing useful. He's just jeering,
Yeah,
booing,
just like,
booing the other team. Boo
yeah,
sharks.
boo sharks. Yeah, no
Hey,
sharks.
Gators.
Yeah.
He's
Okay, yeah. You are not you are not the original Gator hater, as Squidbillies clued me in on that terminology. All right, okay.
squids.
Pawnee, what would
You
you
lucky bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
I call out as loud as I can, make them into chum.
Okay. Is that like directed at who? Is that just general
Gotazo.
advice? Oh, okay. Because it was like that fits both sides pretty well. All right, fair enough. All right. So it is this lad's turn. Gonna follow the pattern and hop into the water. And yeah, definitely swim speed's definitely the option. 5 and then
Fuck me.
nice. Actually, it can barely. Apologies for the drink. I assume it was. I know that tone.
Yep,
Um,
that's exactly what it was.
okay, this guy can actually get to you barely. All right, he's gonna swim up and do a bite and a claw attack. Start off with those.
All right,
This
go ahead.
feels more natural underwater. 18 to hit and 22 to hit.
Let's see here. 8. I'll parry the first one, so that first
Okay.
one misses. The second one will.
Okay. 4 slashing as some blood enters the water.
All right.
First little bit from him clawing at you, or well, it. We don't want to assume. All right. It is Wave Cutter's turn. Wave Cutter, their sort of champion, going to hop into the water and go over and do the same. Going after Gotiza. Do Wave Cutter Blade. It's this like oddly patterned blade is just swinging through the water. 1, 2, 3. 8. Well, at least it's not the nat 1. 8, 23, and 17.
23 hits.
Okay, 11 slashing. And Gotiza, it is now your turn.
You mean Jotaro?
Oh, so I'm sorry. Josuzo. Yeah, Josuzo, it is your turn.
Yeah, I double dash to get myself in a position. It's about all I can do.
Let me go to Storm Rage, Red Rain. Okay. He's just grabbing. Oh, there we go. Okay, here is Wave Cutter's image. Imagine he has a sword instead of a spear. Do I have? Oh, here's the Storm Sorcerer. I think I have. I guess I don't have the other one ready, but yeah, think Sahagwan with big hammers. Anyways, so we go to this Coral Smasher. Going to hop into the water. Yeah, I'm gonna have to double dash, but it's gonna go over here to get behind Jotazo.
Dun 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 dun.
Pretty much. Let's open up. Really? You're not gonna do that for me? Okay. That's okay. So that worked. I just need to. Yeah. Yeah. So that is his turn. It's Storm Sorcerer again. Storm Sorcerer is going to hop into the water and move. Let's see how much movement. Yeah. Okay. Still the standard 40 in the water. Over here. And probably do some lightning stuff. Okay. He's gonna cast one shock. Technically a spell. It's just like a towards Jotazo. 1 sec. 100.
You getting that one?
Yeah. All right. 11.
Come on, Angry Badger.
That promptly drowns. Yeah.
Oh, that just makes me think of the dolphin.
Yep. Sometime, yeah. You never know what you're gonna get. Oops, all aquatic mammals. Porpoises. Alright. We'll use this one for this. Alright. Spell fumble. Fuck off. I don't want your pop-up. Okay. And... Oh. Ooh, okay. Let me roll the attack again. Might hit someone else. Hopefully not. He doesn't want to hit a friend or companion, whatever comrade. Comrade feels right. Okay, well, luckily terrible shot the second time. All right, so that was his turn. Pick. Same thing. Cower.
Yep.
Cower in the stand. I mentioned. That sounds terrible. I shouldn't just assume that.
No, it's valid.
All right.
Like, she's pretty much only here to possibly get in very vicious trouble by breaking the rules. If this isn't a death match, then
This one
Okay.
is one very
Then
much
she's here.
is.
then
Yeah.
she's here because she's like,
But-
I very much want to break the rules and jump out and save my friend.
Yeah.
I have to.
Okay.
I mean, we have access to like raise dead and shit. Like you wouldn't
You
even
do,
have to
yeah.
break the rules. Like,
It's just that is expensive and a little risky theoretically, but oh god. But
We've already been through that with the goddess of death once. That's why we had to kill that big motherfucker.
It was we lucked out with Balthazar. We don't want to keep doing this. All right. Gotiza.
Jesus Christ, Scott.
Yeah, I know. Gotiza, what would you like to do? You have advantage on this guy if you want to.
Yep, and that's who I'm
Start
going to be
savaging.
focusing on.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, we'll do
All the attacks.
22, 13, and 24.
13 doesn't quite hit, but 24 and 22 definitely do.
Be 19 piercing.
Okay, yeah, this thing, it's still alive. All right. That's
And
good.
then bonus action, Hungry Jaws.
Oh god. All right.
For 26, 10 slashing on top.
All right, how do you want to
negate-
do it? Just start, like ripping this
well, he is a saltwater crocodile, so he's gonna yuck it up for the
death
show.
roll.
So
Yeah.
death roll, grab him by the neck and start death rolling him until he starts
A bloody
ripping, falling
death
apart.
roll.
All right, yeah. So there is. It's not quite too wide yet, but there's definitely a like spreading haze of gore that'll like right now it's about 5 feet, but it'll
And I
spread
get
out as you
3
guys.
temp HP.
Yeah, as you guys just slaughter each other in the water here. Lightly obscured. But yeah, that he ain't alive no more. Good way to put
Excellent.
it.
So though there's one problem down.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Yeah, anything else? Okay. Indigo. What would you like to do from the stands? You watch them all go in, and it's like it got really foamy and kind of hard to see, and now there's like a big area of bloody water spreading out. Kind of hard to see exactly, but it doesn't. It like based on the fact that it was Gotiza who started rolling, and the water is still frothing. Hopefully that's him. Like hopefully he's good. Hopefully the blood is from the other guy.
Verbally accost the nearest person wearing anything shark related.
Give me I don't know, a persuasion. Give me just a persuasion check.
I'm just imagining the buddy nugget thing from Aqua Teen.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
shove fight that starts.
Yeah.
Oh, I did performance, but does that work still?
That's fine, honestly. Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
I go to persuasion.
No, both work just fine. Either way, yeah, there is a shove fight erupting as you're like, I don't know what horrible things you're saying, but in true Joyzy fashion, it is hostile. Okay, Pani.
It's a lot of.
Barl likes this.
Oh yeah, no, like
Barl
me and-
immediately like, yeah, you just made a best friends. Like, did we just become best friends? Because he's immediately looking for someone else to shove. Pani, what do you want
Does
to do?
it look like he needs my help?
No.
Okay.
No, these
so
are
Indigo has
not
us
like
handled.
these are just commoners basically, who like Indigo just started shoving because it's like a
just
weedy
slapped, like,
looking.
the shark head off
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
one like the nearest like guy in front of me. Just
Oh,
If I rolled perception, would I be able to tell if this the bloody foam, and would I be able to kind of like figure out that, like, oh yeah, that looks like one of the people we're rooting against?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, go ahead and roll perception if you're trying to like, it'll
If they're
become
blue
clear
or
in a little
yellow.
bit, but you really can't wait
Mm.
knowing. Yeah, you can't quite tell. Like from this far out and the blood, like mostly people are just excited that yeah, there's already blood in the water. Clearly someone's dead for that much water, for that much blood. Yeah.
Um.
Yeah.
Oh well. I
Okay, go ahead.
was going to
No,
try
you stick ahead.
to work the crowd in our favor,
Okay. I
or
would
should I?
like you kind of did your search action already, but
Oh, okay.
like
All
yeah,
right. In
next
that
round
case,
absolutely you can.
all right.
Okay, let me grab God, not generic NPCs. There we go. That falls under Seligman. Smasher. I wonder why that didn't. Okay. It is this guy's turn. It's not great for that guy.
Cadaver
Being dead. Yeah, yeah. It's this one's turn. He sees that you already have like eviscerated an opponent, so he doesn't like that.
But he doesn't have advantage anymore, the fucker.
He doesn't for that reason, but he still has advantage because Gotiza doesn't have all his hit points. All right, one. Okay. 15, 16. All right.
All miss.
I know. All right. That was an advantage too. All right. Judge is what would you
Just
like to
as
do here?
so, getting a general idea of the situation, he's going to do what his latest studies tell him to do and focus on the caster. So
Okay.
he's just going to like rip shit move, basically to the point of like kind of slamming into this guy to like all but get him to the surface. So he has more traction to like hammer swing, and he's going to make his attacks.
Okay, well the other one did take an attack of opportunity against you. Got
That's
20
fine.
to hit.
That's a mess.
I know. All right. Yeah, and you as you swim up towards the cast. All right.
Okay, 18.
18.
I
Let's
am
see.
going to use my inspiration to get that 26.
Okay. 18 and 26 both hit. Yeah. Christ. All right. So, go ahead and
Fucking
do your
send
awful shit.
Okay, let's see. 10, 7.
When there's particularly good cheering, pick may like pop her head up to make sure it's for their friends,
Okay,
and then be like, "Yeah, good job."
44.
Little fist waving up in the air.
Yeah, 44 damage.
All right. He's still up.
I action surge.
All
get him.
right.
Send it.
Fine.
He's still up. No.
God damn it.
Oh my
Yes.
god!
How do you want to do it?
Where was his love
dead.
yesterday?
He was at 1. How you
Oh,
wanna-
of course he was.
Yeah.
Oh man, I could have just done a bonus action. Oh well, the road not taken. Yeah, literally just like whipping across the thing, grab him up out of the water, and just multiple hammer strikes until there's no longer a head.
All right, yeah, the crowd
There you
goes
go.
wild, and yeah, you've
Now let's see you cast any more pesky spells.
I like how
goddamn.
savage you are, but also talking like just
This is
very
quite a
politely at the same time.
yeah, I
This
get
action
you.
of magecraft is quite
To be
peculiar.
fair, he doesn't get any particular enjoyment. It was a more a matter of fact statement.
Does get pleasure in absolutely ripping these people apart?
That's up. I'm gonna say probably not. He didn't want to be here in the first place, but maybe maybe the place is corrupting him. I don't know. But yeah, with your brutal murder of that one, is there anything else you want to do before we go to the
Okay,
next?
it's consensual. It isn't murder.
Can't consent to being ripped apart.
He got
There's a
in the
quote.
water.
There's a fucking quote.
He
where
got
you-
in the water.
We were two warriors. There's a code.
But what about becoming a pizza?
All right. So, this.
No, that's it. That's it.
All right. This one is gonna go over here and take that. But I'm gonna move the dead one. The cloud is still there, it's just moving up. So, all right. And this one is going to. You know what? Actually, he doesn't need that spot to have advantage because you are injured already. And you're gonna go over here and.
This place is a ghost factory.
I'll say, are you sure he wants to be, closer to Jotaro?
Yes. No. All right. Let's see. 1, 2. Warhammer. Take this.
All right.
All right. 14 and 23.
23 hits.
All right. 9 bludgeoning. Yeah. I'll take it. That guy's dead. Pick. The crowd is going wild. It seems like everybody is just excited as can be. Looking out, you just see like a slowly growing among the frothy kind of. It wasn't the clearest water before, but it was decent. You could see the bottom. Like it's frothy and very bloody in the center, increasingly so. And the crowd is just going nuts here.
Yeah.
The shoving is escalating as like several shark fans try and hop in and like yeah, there's it's already looking like there's gonna have to be like a security intervention.
Yeah.
But
Indigo is getting flanked in the shove fight,
yeah.
but still holding his own.
Yeah, of course. Well, he's got shadows. But yeah, anything pick. Sorry.
His shadow also shoving.
Also getting shoved.
No, you should make it so you shove him and he falls over and lands in the water just to scare the shit out of him.
Okay, guys. All right.
Mostly,
so go ahead, pick.
Like, does the spooky activity increase during the fights, or is it kind of repressed by the fact there's so many people?
No, I would say like it's very faint, but it's like if there's think of it like a surge of, so funny enough, like tidal waves, like not actually like waves from the tide, where it's like okay, it gets higher and higher. When it's like this is high tide for like psychic rage and just bloodlust. Although it doesn't get too out of control because it seems to be flowing elsewhere right now. So
she would just lightly tell Purser that since she's at his feet.
yeah,
she'd be like, "There is a lot of energy, and it is going." And she'd point if it's like where it's flowing.
Yeah. I just realized, have I been skipping Purser every time? Was Purser not in the initiative?
I'm
sorry.
I didn't really have any input to like do crowd stuff. So.
I know, but I'm sorry. Let me add you properly. I was like, he hasn't been here. No wonder. Like he hasn't been here, and now he's not even getting to do like cool stuff.
It's fine.
Yeah, there you
Purser
go.
could totally join in the shove fight.
He could. He'd win. Yeah.
But that's it. She's just like perks up, looks at it, and is just like, "Well, that's worse. That's definitely worse. It's going somewhere."
Going.
So the murderous energy seems to be flowing upwards towards the owner's seats up in the tower that overlooks us.
I fucking wonder who. If that is up there.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah. What's up?
All I'm getting from this information is that redheads are evil.
Yeah, that's a fair thing. Okay, so with that in mind, Gotiza, what would you like to do?
Well, get rid of this little fuck who just grazed me.
Yeah, that's
all right.
Come here, you little squirt. Yeah.
All right. 23, 24, and 11.
Yeah, it's the 11 doesn't hit.
All right, it's 21 piercing and another bite, so I can just keep doing it. Why not?
You can, yeah.
14? I doubt it.
That hits, yeah.
Oh, it does? All right, 9.
This is the first round, guys. It gets harder, I swear.
I didn't know there was only one. I didn't know that.
No, you're good.
Listen, compared to Gyotzo's first fucking prequel, like, we have a right to be fucking wary of this shit.
Yeah. All right. Okay. How would you like to do it as this it's ripped apart, also spilling blood into the water?
More death rolls. They will
All right. Yeah.
learn.
Yeah. 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 It's a ever-growing red water spreads out. All right. Neat. There we go. The only danger here is it does get kind of hard to like see when you're in the middle of this. You will need to swim back a little bit. But yeah,
What a
you have
great man. You
there.
gonna learn.
Yeah, yeah. So that one is dead. All right, goats is that very good. Indigo. Yeah, security can't quite get to you guys yet, but you are
Throws
dominating
the
this shove
punch.
fight.
He throws
Yeah.
a punch. Indigo throws a
All right.
punch.
All right. So it is. Yeah, we're just immediate escalation. Okay. All right. Yeah. We're not standing out. You beating on a bunch of fucking like
I just
commoners.
I
Yeah.
just
You
throw.
you you
Yeah.
lay someone out very fucking easily. All right. One Sharks fan is down, and
You
there's a
gilly
moment.
twat.
Yeah. There's a moment horror, and then just oh man, and then everybody starts screaming. It's okay. Cool, cool. Things are getting out of hand in the stands. Cool, cool. Connie, this is escalating. That got out of
Guy's got a pitchfork.
hand.
Oh my god. Well, I was going to try to start doing like a Baltimore chop with chum, but
Uh-huh. We're a
god
little
damn it.
past chance at this point. Like, at least in this part of the stands. Like the other, you could flee over to the other parts of the stands. The fight hasn't spread there yet, but yeah.
Okay, well, is there anybody flanking Indigo?
I mean, everyone's play. This is a crowd. Like, yeah, this is like you just do the first punch. Like,
Fucking-
not quite mosh pit level, but yeah, this is crowded.
Well, I mean, I guess you're squishy. God damn it.
I mean, you don't throw people into the water. Realistically, they won't do more than maybe like wallop you with the nightstick and fine you. So, assuming they catch you.
You know what? Fuck it. I just shout as God damn it. I shout as loud as I can, "Hey, looky here!" And then I lift up my shirt to bare my chest at the crowd as a distraction.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know
I mean,
how effective that's gonna be.
I would say the nearest, like, yeah, there's, 8 brain activate for a few people around, but,
Fuck,
and
oh god,
like,
poor Barl.
it, so part of the thing, yeah, so
Yeah!
this is probably the most fun he's had in some time. I will say, like, you definitely, as you see the nearest guard, like, take Barl down with a nightstick,
Oh,
because he was distracted. But like, yeah, like,
Look what you did to my freaking.
yo, key in his carriage, the moon cannon rules.
yeah,
The cannon rules.
yeah, it doesn't disarm things, but there's a moment's pause, we'll say, like, there's less fire thrown onto the fight. Pick and Cursor and theoretically Leo may want to like change seats fairly soon as the fight seems to be escalating. I do like that immediately you all like half the party became Liverpool fans. I felt like, yeah, that's about right. All right.
Who's the World Cup?
All right.
I would have been happy with the chance, but no, Indigo.
the way
JoJo's always talked about Vuvuzela. Like,
it's the wave cutter's turn.
Indigo's going through something right now.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if there was ever a place, this is, why do you think the Liverpool stuff happens? All right, 3 attacks. Wave cutter blade. 18, 13, and 24.
1 in 3 hits.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll take it back. I can parry, so the third one hits. Forgot I had parry on this guy.
Okay. So 16 slashing. Is that max damage? It's close. Yeah, so 16 slashing. That's not bad. And yeah, Jotazo, what would you like to do?
Swim back on over and try to
Start
do
falling. He's got a lot of hit points, so it'll take a while. All right.
Okay,
Good
correct.
God.
26.
All right, I don't want to hear
And
anything. Like, this makes up for any nonsense you might have had initially. All right, 33, 27, and 18. Okay, the 18 doesn't hit. All right, he's got pretty good AC. I like it.
Oh God. Oh,
I know. All
okay,
right,
25.
25 plus 12
37.
is 37. Yeah.
And what? For funsies, bonus action, Hungry Jaws.
yeah, just gonna start biting. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, come on.
22.
That hits. Okay. Good God. All right, yeah, that's some damage. Is it just it's 11, not
Oh, yeah. So,
still.
it's 37 plus 11, 48.
Yeah, it's he's still up, but wow, that was a good opening round. Okay. Purser, do you want to like change seats while there's a moment's sanity here, or are you gonna like calm emotion? Like, how do you want to deal with this? Very quickly a riot erupting around you.
Yeah. Is this a riot that people want to be in?
Yes. Like
Seems like it.
yeah,
But-
emphatically. Like that's part of
My
the fun.
brother in the flame. This is Stormreach.
Yeah.
No, I mean
Yeah.
like our party specifically.
Oh, yeah, I can't answer that, but I know that like the crowd, this is part of the fun. Although you do see a few people in the expensive seats, like quietly having their bodyguards move forward to just like hold off the impending mosh pit while they continue to yell. But
Yeah, I'm not gonna just like fireball.
Pick
a bunch
has
of
absolutely no
weapons.
interest in it.
okay, yeah, fair enough. And
I
casting,
actually,
yeah.
I'll cast Warding Wind.
Oh, okay.
Create like
All
a
right.
20-mile-an-hour bubble of wind around me. Not like lethal or anything, but
Just
really
like
goddamn annoying.
Disruptive
Yeah.
and like, let me
Dark
get out of
rule,
that.
just like
Get
throwing
yourself in
on
there and just
there's-
immediately get a leaf blower to the face.
And then I'll just
Yeah.
keep eating my kettle cooked spiders.
Okay. That's fair. All right. Yeah, that does help get rid of some of the insanity because like there's less, people just throwing shit and like it's all getting caught by the wind. Okay, yeah.
Guys, why does the Stormreach seem to like us?
I mean, honestly, this may make you more popular with the locals, but yeah. So that guy's dead. Pick anything. Just like enjoying Purser's bubble of wind safety.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. She's all about that. She's like, "Oh,
Uh,
this is nice." So she just
You're-
like tucks down, snuggles
With
up
your
next to
ruff
his foot.
fluttering in the wind and
Yeah, that's fair. Fair. Okay. Then in that case, Gotiza, you guys have someone that you are in the process of like shredding. What would you like to do?
I like to shred, please.
All right, that's fair. Yeah.
I would like to continue shredding.
Good God.
18 and 19.
This is where all my fucking rolls went last night. Fuck you guys. All right.
I was gonna say, hey, there was some people that were critting a lot.
All right.
So is it 19 hit?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. 18 and 19 don't hit. I keep
All right,
forgetting.
that's 18 piercing on him.
Okay. I mean, now he's definitely bloodied. All right. If this were a normal fight, probably ask for mercy, but that's not how these types of fights
Oh.
typically go.
Not how it's gonna go.
You
fucking
can
start.
in lethal fights request like you put down arms and ask for mercy, but like it's rarely given in fights that are explicitly lethal because usually people get pretty salty about everyone trying to kill everyone. But yeah,
Ironic,
Indigo.
because Josuzo probably actually would have. Oh well, he can't know that.
Yeah. Indigo, what would you like to do? This is very quickly becoming sort of a mosh pit situation with guards wading in and just like basically billy clubbing everyone in a certain distance.
Yeah. I just dive into like the mosh pit and just start beating someone. Just
Okay.
it's just gone out of control. I'm off the
Yeah.
rails. Don't know what
I'm,
I. Yeah. I'm just.
I'm
I've
venting.
been taken.
A healthy way to vent in Storm Rage. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Just
In the
knocking teeth out.
yeah. Yeah, by Storm Rage standards, this is very healthy.
You're
I'm
beating up
mad all the
Shark.
time. Did you go to the arena? No? Well, that's why you're mad, dummy.
You're beating up Shark Dad.
Yeah,
I'm beating up Shark Dad for sure.
You are
Sharko.
Shark Dad in this. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, you are you are definitely the, like, no one can touch fucking champion of violence. All right. Uh, Bonnie, what would you like to do here? Your distraction calmed things briefly, but that just kind of let it coalesce. Like, the people who want to be involved are largely like, hey, look over there, and then running to get in the fight. A lot of people are just like, damn it, not again, and like going over to different parts of the stands. You probably have 3 rounds before like the worst of it is broken up by the guards. House beneath guards just wading in with billy clubs and armor, just beating the shit out of people.
Oh,
Arl is down. Very, very down.
I mean, of course he is. The guards have like a fucking poster. Not keep out, but just at any given opportunity, see this man, bludgeon him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you're the reason he's down.
Yeah, if you did distract him, he
I
was
didn't.
he
I
would have
didn't
gotten
mean
another
to-
good
I mean,
battery
I know
throw
that my
in
tits are
before.
fantastic, but okay.
This is
They
not a
are.
man who has a lot
So-
of options, man.
It looks like the people in the brawl, it's consensual.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, the way that you worded it, it sounded like the people that don't want to be involved in it are pushing away. The people that want to be in it are
Yeah.
pushing in.
Largely, as much as a mob fight can be consensual.
So,
Yeah,
so I
it's
would like to
starting get
mention that I have talked about the fact that there's like a cultist Raktul manipulating things.
And
No
just-
brawl in this city is consensual anymore. They're all under the influence of war magic.
I mean, probably true.
At least in the stadium. Yeah. Purser is definitely convinced that's why the harbor is that way too. Now that I think about it.
Yes.
Okay, well, all right.
No other
in that
force
case,
could have done that.
In that case, I wade in, quickly kiss Indigo on the cheek, and then go back to Peck so nobody punches him in the back of the head.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. That's probably a wise move. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Then
You kiss and then, but like I turn my face right at that moment,
Oh, of course.
catch the lips,
yeah.
smile, and
Back to
then
back.
throw an elbow. Boom. Just
Yeah. This
German suplex somebody.
if that 16-year-old didn't want to throw hands, why did he have a shark shirt on?
I don't know. That argument is pretty fucking compelling. Can't lie.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Given him out.
Throw
Yeah.
beers at him.
so yeah, just like kiss with Indico, and then go back to back to make sure nobody hits him in the back of the head.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
But I'm not like trying to actively beat the tar out of anybody that I'm facing, but just basically protecting Indigo.
Disarm them. Like like I said, it's a bunch of commoners by and large. You can. I'm not gonna make you roll for that.
Oh my god, it's like the that one skit where the guy just goes around slapping people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, basically.
whenever someone walks up to him, just smack. Just
Yeah. Yeah, I respect it.
Yeah.
All right. Wave Cutter going to try and get. So he's having good luck with Gotaza. He's gonna keep at it. Seems like the thing to do. Maybe if you
Keep
can
on
get him
keeping
down,
on.
then maybe he can turn his attention to Shotozo. That's his best hope. All right, crit followed by 23, followed by 14. Gotaza.
All right, what was the numbers again?
It's a crit followed by 23, followed by 14.
All right, the first two hit.
Okay.
So 23. Yeah, I can't reflect that.
13 slashing on the crit and 12 slashing on the 23.
All right.
And that is Wavecutter's turn. He's
Go
his
ahead.
ancestors are smiling on him. All
Yeah,
right.
they're about to. They're smiling at you.
He's about to meet them.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, I almost got him again.
So all of those fucking hit. He's right.
Hey, I just realized that well, the first time I noticed a 19 crit happening. That's nice.
Yeah. Champion.
I noticed that usually, I get 20s a lot more than I get 19s. But anyways,
It's actually the second 19 crit that we've had.
See, there we go. All right. What is the total here?
let me see.
21, 23,
35,
35.
45, 51
How do you want to
damage.
do it? How do you want?
50
Let's pretend he was in his 30s. Yeah, that's he was at his 30s, also probably in his 30s. But yeah, so there. How do you want to finish this fellow off, Jotzo?
Yeah, just another diving spear attack to get him out of the water. So the water's not slowing down my hammer arm, and just
Okay. Yeah, like
brutal
holding him with your
dispatching.
jaws in one and just beating. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you hear. It's hard to see with all the blood in the water, but yes, there they are. The Maw brothers win.
You see us emerge like feral beasts.
It just yeah. The Maw brothers win. Congratulations, Wyvern's Tail. This duel will go far. You mark my words. And yeah, up in the stands, you have 2 rounds before you are those of you involved in the fight are arrested. If you want to use this as a chance to exit stage left.
Absolutely. I say let's blow the scene.
All right.
And I inhale and I exhale like a cloud of darkness. And just use that briefly to escape. And I
Okay.
peer over at the counter a little bit later to collect my winnings.
Okay, yeah, fair
I
enough.
only let the darkness linger for about 12 seconds or so. Enough
Okay.
to confuse people and be slightly concerned, but not enough to be like, hey, this guy needs to get the fuck out of here
Ball gets
right
slightly trampled on. Yeah, that type of thing. Okay.
Like he does.
Yeah, like he does.
But I pull Poniard out of there with me.
Okay.
I was gonna say, are we gonna do the gag where he gets brutally killed and he just comes back?
No. I'm not doing quite that meta. No, I'm not going to repeatedly kill Barl. I'm not a sadist, but
Scott.
yeah,
I would be all there for it. I'd be completely for it.
God. But
Well,
yeah,
no.
At the end of every
fucking muggers,
session.
the muggers killed themselves. Okay,
all right, but yeah, returning to the tower, Jotazo and I mean not Gotazo, but Jotazo, you were paid your winnings, 400 gold pieces just for the fight because it was a duel fight. You get your old weapon back in exchange for the stables, and yeah, that's you guys now have the rest of the day is yours to do what you want with. Tomorrow, both groups will be fighting again, but right now it's like 1:30, if that. That was not a long bout, and you guys are free to do what you want in the city. I know Metro had Leo wanted to do some things, but I think we'll probably wait on those rather than just we assumed Leo would do this. But yeah, before we end for this week, is there anything anybody wants to do?
Poniard would merely ask the Indigo let her know before he just starts going apeshit on somebody so that she could be a little bit more prepared. Not opposed, just surprised.
I'm missing the context on that.
The fight, sweetie. The fact that you just started laying out the commoners like that. I wasn't expecting that.
Peasants.
I don't know what came over me. I just happened.
someone threw a steel chair.
Yeah, it'll trigger it.
I'm mad.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that's probably a good final word to end the session on. With
Throwing a chair.
Indigo's
I'm mad.
no, with Indigo's I'm mad. That's a good finisher for this session. That's a good summary, honestly. But yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, go ahead.
So 4-1. So that means get my 2,000 back and an additional 500 gold.
Yeah. What was your?
I put 2,000 gold in. I should get.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
500 back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. With that much, yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. You got some free money if you're
Money
so
factory.
interested. All you guys have to do is keep winning in lethal matches. If you don't win, then there's bigger problems.
Exactly. If I don't
but
win, then it doesn't really matter.
it's a problem for the party. Yeah.
Party.
But yeah, I'll end it there this week unless anybody's got anything pressing that they want to do right now.
Nope.
No, I think. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Stan. I'm sorry you joined us to in character watch a fight,
No, it's
but I'm
fine.
glad to have you regardless.
must
I
have
mean,
just
he
been
got to
sort of
eat spicy
unwind.
spiders, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want a chance to watch a mosh pit / blood match while eating spiders?
Buffalo's wild wolf spiders.
And